Welcome back, everybody, to the Heels and Quads Wrestling Podcast. Boy, it's been a while.
It's been over a month.
Yeah, it's a little weird, just doing this phone call and knowing that it's going to the Heels and Quads channel and not the Talking Shop Patreon.
And that video will be on YouTube. Because the last thing we did was the Hall of Fame, which actually did a lot better than I thought it was going to do. So shout out to everybody who followed us from Marks After Dark on the Talking Shop Patreon over to the Heels and Quads Wrestling Podcast. We appreciate you guys listening to us, supporting us, obviously. Sold a couple of t-shirts over the month to some of those fine folks over there. We appreciate that. As you can see, I'm wearing the very limited edition, quote-unquote bootleg Heels and Quads. Can't get this shirt anywhere.
No.
I gave most of them away.
But it's a one-of-a-kind,
One of a kind.
Been ditching Dana, Shambana. You got to have a sing-along in the Heels and Quads show.
Yeah.
So obviously we're here for our big return is to talk about WrestleKingdom. Actually, it's been our tradition for this is our third time doing WrestleKingdom. Yeah, that's right. It's our third return from winter break to do WrestleKingdom because we would always take that little Christmas one. I think last year we were just like, we're rolling. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, last year was the only time we never took a break.
Yeah. Because even we
took like a week here and there, but we took Christmas week off last year, but that was it.
Yeah, which naturally, I mean, you got to take Christmas off. If you're a businessman of any kind, you have to take Christmas week off.
Well, that shows that you're a big leaguer.
Of course. Or if you're Clark Griswold, you just take like the rest of the year off, So I wish I had a job where I could just be like, I'll see you next year. And it's like December 15th.
Yeah.
Like,
I wish I had
that much commission
where I could sit at home and talk on a Zoom call all day like this and drink a Robert Mondavi private selection, which I showed Levi this. And Robert Mondavi, if you want to sponsor this show, heelsandquads@gmail.com.
He probably does.
It's a very good year. 2019. Do you guys remember 2019? We didn't have to wear a fucking mask when we went out in public.
It was a quote-unquote last good year.
It was a very good year.
Everybody's like, let's get 2020 out of here. 2021 is going to be so much better. I'm like, don't get too far ahead of yourself there, buddy.
Yeah, so far it's the drizzling shits.
Yeah, I don't think we're 5 days in, dude, and ain't shit's changed. We got a little check ski, but that's about it.
Not me yet. Oh, there's my girls, by the way.
Dude, I saw a Golden Girls poster yesterday at the store.
A poster?
Yeah, and I was going to get it for you. It was just one of the little art posters.
Oh, I'll take it. I want it. Tell me,
right.
Go back and look and see how much it was, and I'll send you the money for it. I want it.
Well, yeah, I'll give you, it'll be a little treat, Ski. As long as they still have it.
Did you get your payday at like 3:30 in the morning last night?
I woke up to a PayPal from 2:59 a.m. Yeah.
I was watching WrestleKingdom. I was an hour in at that point. I was watching it live, baby.
Yeah, I figured so. Well, you're actually 2 hours in. No, wait, did it start at 2 last night?
2, because there was no pre-show.
Night 2 is different. That's right. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
I actually finished night 1 and it like on the dot 2:00 from night 1 into the second night. It was perfect timing.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you did just back to back last night?
No, I watched the first night 1. I watched live. I watched the Rambo, obviously, because I kind of had a feeling somebody was going to make an appearance. So I had to stay up for that. Amanda stayed up for that too because she loves Rocky because he's so cute. Which, I mean, spoiler alert. I got to midway through Kenta's match and I fell asleep. So that's where I picked up last night when I got home from work.
God, that seems like there's so many matches. I forgot about the Kenta one until you said that.
That was, I think, the third match of the main card.
Yeah.
Maybe the second. No,
that was third.
Yep. I was right. I was right the first time. I'm going to edit that out so I can be right.
Well, I said something about Rocky coming to the Rambo, and he did.
We talked about it on the Marks After Dark Hoot Along, Drink Along. By the way, guys, if you want to see us or talk to us every week or listen to us talk, you can go to patreon.com/talkandshop. Every Monday morning, sometimes Tuesday, depending on what's going on. We put out a new show. It's called Marks After Dark. We were doing it during the end of last year, but obviously, if you're still kind of new to us, check that out because we basically, like every 2 weeks, I do a watch along, drink along, whatever, hang out. And sometimes Levi comes on, sometimes he doesn't. He's usually working. So, and then by the time he gets home, we're usually all fucked up. So he doesn't want to hang out with a bunch of drunks.
You know that drink along we've always talked about doing on here? Well, it actually happens on
it. Actually happens.
So if you want to be a part of that.
Twice a month it happens over there. But yeah, there's a great group of people that come on there and we hang out. This past week, Rocky Romero came on, Doc Gallows came on, Emilio of Young Buns fame came on. I was doing shots of moonshine. It was a good fucking time. So you need to sign up on there and check that out.
And you might even get a rare appearance from me.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking there's Doc and Rocky. That's cool and all, but you might get a rare appearance from me. So
when you pop on, you get a bigger pop than they do.
Oh, of course, dude. Of course.
Well, you're big leaguing everybody.
That's just
what
how
makes
I
it
am,
important.
Man. Yep. All right, so let's talk about some WrestleKingdom. New Japan Pro Wrestling, obviously January 4th and 5th, because we are talking about this on January 5th. Today's the 5th. The time always fucks me up, and I think it's the next day because it was in the morning, like early morning.
Yeah, let me put this in perspective, though. So I stayed up late enough to watch the first 2 hours the first night. It was 3:30 when I went to bed. Monday, I worked 13 hours straight, came home, finished night 1, watched the first hour and a half of night 2, fell asleep, finished night 2 this morning while I was getting ready. Well, I woke up a little early so I could finish most of it. And then I watched the main while I was opening the bar at my shoe job. That's how I watched the main event.
That's how you watch a fucking... See, that's funny because, like, I go through... We go through that. Like, I was just too busy to watch it at work today, but, like, usually the last couple of years, it's been Wrestle Kingdom while I'm prepping. Like,
yeah.
I'm like... getting cut yeah. Kenny. But yeah, that's how we roll in the service industry. We got to watch shit while we're doing stuff.
Just
always on the go, baby.
I don't ever want people to think that we take this shit for granted. Like, we love it. We love doing it. Sometimes we don't love talking to each other, but we love doing it.
There's definitely an asterisk next to sometimes. Like, there's sometimes it's just like, ugh. But we get in character. We do it. We do it for the peeps, and we do it because it's fun and it gives us wrestling to talk. Gives us a reason to talk about wrestling. Because otherwise, what am I going to do? Talk to my wife, aka the Wall, about wrestling?
The Wall of late '90s WCW fame.
I knew you were going to make a fucking reference. So, night 1 at the Tokyo Dome had 12,689 people, and night 2 only had 7,801 people. It was interesting.
Well, they had to stop selling tickets at a certain point because Tokyo was like, okay, that's enough.
Yeah, they did 20,000 combined. Yeah, and then they couldn't like cheer, but they could clap and stomp. That was
and they had like the thunder sticks that they could.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Beat together.
So we had a dark match. Well, it was the pre-show match, but night 1, the New Japan Rambo, 21 men. The final 4 was Chase Owens, Bad Luck Fale, Bushi, and Toru Yano to do a 4-way on night 2. We saw Rocky Romero. We saw some other, I guess some unexpected people. I was like, oh, forgot about him. Oh,
you also got Ishii and Suzuki, which we always talk about how much we love watching them just slap or forearm each other, and we got that in the middle of the ring, even though Chase Owens kept trying to break them up. Then they're going after him. That was a good spot. But yeah, for me, the main part was having Rocky come in, obviously, because now we know him. So it's kind of cool to see somebody on that big of a stage in the fucking Tokyo Dome.
Yeah.
So I popped like a motherfucker. Amanda popped like a motherfucker. It was good. It was a good time. I enjoyed it. And the cool thing was Yano didn't even have to get in the ring.
Yeah.
That to me was perfect. That's how I knew night 2, you'll see. I'm not going to spoil it, just in case you haven't watched it and you're just listening to this for whatever reason. But watch WrestleKingdom.
So the first official match on night 1 was Hiromu Takahashi defeating El Phantasmo in a singles match to determine who will challenge for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship on night 2. And yeah, it was barn burner as per usual. Dude, El Phantasmo, that guy. I haven't seen enough of him, but I love that guy.
Right? I knew you would. As soon as when I was watching that match, I was like, Levi's going to fucking love this match.
Super. And I love the match, of course, because they had a Takahashi shirt at Hot Topic the other day. Not in my size, of course.
You can order it online, hottopic.com. I almost bought it last night, actually.
Yeah, they had the
Time Bomb shirt. It's white and it's got like the graffiti on it. It says Time Bomb, which is nice also because you don't get too many wrestling shirts that aren't black.
They had the Demo God shirt. They had 2 Mox shirts. They had.
Did they have the Danhausen shirt?
They did not have the Danhausen shirt. No.
I almost
they
ordered
had
that
some Wrestling Academy shirt now, and there was a hoodie too, like black something Wrestling Academy. I don't know what it was. I almost bought it. I was like, oh, it's wrestling. And then they had the pipe bomb picture where he's like sitting there with the mic. That one was the one I was like, okay, I'm probably gonna buy this, but I didn't. I walked away.
Good for you.
Yeah. Anyways, this was a killer junior heavyweight match as per usual, and yeah, I was just really into Phantasmo as he's Bullet Club, he's heel, he was like doing old moves from previous club members, and like I don't know, it was a really cool match to see. And Takahashi is Takahashi.
Yeah, he hit the Styles Clash. He had cool gear, which even Rocky said it reminded him of Edge.
Mm-hmm.
The part where Rocky said he reminded him of Sean Waltman, I was like, he just hit the fucking nail on the head, dude.
I'm glad you said that, or else I would have forgot. He is totally fucking Sean Waltman.
Great job, Rocky. Go to RockyRomeroMerch.com and get some Rocky Romero shirts. I can't blow him enough.
From the cute hoot himself. But yeah, I loved it. So
that was a killer fucking match. It really was.
And it was a killer, perfect opener. There was something I wanted to mention too. Watching WrestleKingdom, I don't know, I always have these weird epiphanies when we watch it. But what's cool about it is everything feels special in its own way because the divisions are treated like true divisions. The junior heavyweight, like that junior heavyweight title, that's the world title in that division. That's what you guys fight for. You're not worried about the IWGP heavyweight because you're not a heavyweight. You go for the junior heavyweight, and that's super prestigious in that division. You got the never open weight guys. Like they go for that one, which it's either
it's
class.
Kind of everybody, yeah.
But it's not like confusing. It's like, okay, we don't have anything for this guy. Oh, he's challenging for that now. Oh, well, cool. He's not fighting for that or that, so why not do? I don't know. It just
all makes sense.
It makes sense, and that's another thing about. We always say it is like you can just pick up and watch it anywhere because you're like, oh, they're in this division and they're fighting for this title. That makes sense. So it's simple,
And the thing is that we always say we want to watch more New Japan, but even though we don't, we always fucking fail every year. But
because there's too much,
we can pick up and watch anytime we want. But even if somebody new comes in and we like, I don't know this guy, he's a young line that we didn't see really or whatever, however that works. But you're like, fuck, why would he be on this card if he's not worth watching? New Japan is not going to throw out some fucking Joe Sixpack Job Squad fucking guy. No offense to the actual Job Squad. They were fucking professional as fuck.
Love the Job Squad.
Yeah, you got to. But I'm just saying, even if like you didn't really know ELP, but it's like he's worth it. He's worth watching.
Yeah.
And come to find out you love the guy. So there you go. Good example.
Then we get the IWGP Tag Team Championship, the Gorillas of Destiny versus the Dangerous Techers, Tai Chi and Zack Sabre Jr. I didn't know that was their name.
Zack Sabre Jr.
Sabre Jr. Zaka. No, they say his all.
Yeah.
It's all. Yeah. But most of them are like backwards. This one, I was taking down my Christmas tree while watching it, so I missed a little bit of it. But as
I gotta
per
take
usual,
mine down, dude. I gotta take mine.
It's still
down.
up, huh?
I'm sick of looking at it. I almost took it down last night, actually, when I got off work when I was finishing night one.
Yeah. Hey,
I was like,
just like me.
Yeah, I was like, it's too fucking late though.
Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff that goes into taking it down.
Anyways, the tag title match.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was fucking killer. It's a good. And I hadn't seen it in a while, so I hadn't realized that Tama was all shaved and everything, like totally different look. Every time I see God, there's just two big fucking Samoan boys. Dude, those motherfuckers, they got to put away some food, dude. I know they're putting away some massive amounts of food.
Yeah.
And so you see them, I'm like, those are big old boys. Like, that's all I can think when I see them. Fuck off, Siri. I'm not talking to you.
And you know the craziest fucking thing about them is, so they have a tag title match, right? January 4th. January 4th in the States, their dad just happened to be on Monday Night Raw last night. Haku was on fucking Raw last night.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Legends Night. That's right.
Yeah. I haven't watched it yet, but I actually kind of want to watch it just because of all the people that obviously Terry,
Flair,
Uncle Terry
Hogan,
was there. Yeah. But then I saw Haku and I was like, wait, what? But it was in Tampa. They all live down there. Fuck. Why not?
Yeah. Let me send a little text back.
You're good.
So anyways, yeah, it was a good tag match as per usual. It seems to be like every year as long as I've been watching, it's God or it was Evil and Sonata in the tag title match, but that's still to come a little later.
Yeah. You know what's so funny to me, and I obviously, you know, if it happened, they would have had to, you know, take 2 weeks in quarantine. So I knew it wasn't happening, but for some fucking reason, I kept thinking that Carl and Doc were going to come out.
Yeah.
And be you know, and the main reason is because Saturday when I was trying to put the watch along together, I was texting Doc. I'm like, hey man, are you still coming on tonight? You still going to pop on, do a little run-in ski? Because we're doing it with or without ski.
With or without ski, baby.
Shout out to Rex and Trex. But we'd love to have you there, obviously. And he was like, yeah, but I'm kind of busy for like the next hour and a half. I'm like, okay, what's up? And he's like, well, I'm doing some major manscaping because I got to fly out in the morning. And I was like, fly out in the morning, huh? Yeah. So obviously it was to do Impact because it's on actually as we record. But
oh shit, it is, isn't it? It's Tuesday.
Yeah, I'll watch it after.
I'm all wrestled out for the day. I'll watch it tomorrow, and then I'll watch AEW Thursday.
Right. But yeah, I got super excited, and then I was like, yeah, it ain't happening. But I still watched it in hopes that it could happen, or even like a video promo or something.
Yeah.
But
like Moxley did. Moxley had the video. I think it was after this match, actually.
Which is coming right up.
Yeah.
after the Kenta match.
So anyways, yeah, the tag title match was killer as usual. God always puts on a badass show. 7-time champs now. They took the belts from Tai Chi.
And they finally got a win in the Tokyo Dome.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, shit. That's their they've dropped the belts at the Dome the last couple of years that they were in it, at least.
They had never won in the Tokyo Dome until last night, I guess, technically.
He's like, I told you. 7 times. And I'm like, they can eat. That's just all I think. They can fucking eat.
Could you imagine? Okay, so you talk about eating. So you know those pre-made like frozen patties that you get at Walmart, like the Great Value bag?
Yeah.
Okay. I guarantee you that Tama and Loa, I guarantee you both those guys put 2 of those bags away easy in one sitting.
Oh, yeah, probably.
I mean, I could too. I could do 1.
Yeah.
but no bread. Like if you're not having a traditional burger.
No, you don't eat that many patties with bread.
No. Fuck. But if you're trying to get your protein in, that's the way to do it. And I love those fucking frozen patties, by the way.
Dude, frozen patties, man.
If I don't get the grass-fed organic from Wally, I get the fucking frozen ones.
They're good. I use regular ground beef like for everything, but in the summertime for the
when you're doing like the cookouts for the pool and shit.
Yep, that's frozen. And I buy these ones. They're called Thick and Juicy, and they're fucking killer, dude. And it says still thick and juicy at 160 degrees, and I'm like, yeah, they are, baby. I'll reheat them like 4 times, and I'm like, oh, it's still so good. They're just so fucking injected with soy and
I don't
shit.
I don't know what it is about frozen burger patties, but reheated, they're just literally.
They're just as good.
Better, they're just as good.
It's just like I like microwave pizza. Like the next day, I like to microwave for like 10 seconds, just so where it's a little warm.
See, I like to throw mine back in the oven because I like a little crisp.
You're a normal person, yeah.
I don't want the flop. I want a little crisp.
No, it doesn't get floppy though. It's just I don't reheat it all the way. That's the trick.
Oh, so and you don't burn the roof of your mouth that way too. You're a fucking smart motherfucker.
I burn my roof of the mouth the night before when it's fresh. That's when I burn the roof of my mouth. So, anyways, Kenta, FKA. What was his NXT name? Fuck, I don't even remember. Because it doesn't matter. Because he's Kenta again.
I'm leaving that in. We both look like idiots. Who gives a shit?
Kenta defeated Satoshi Kojima to retain the United States Championship Challenge Rights Certificate. So he will face Mox at, I don't know, I wonder if it'll be Dominion or something.
Maybe.
I feel like he won't hold it that much longer. I don't know.
I think Mox has to drop it to Kenta, and then I want to see a long, like year-long feud of Kenta and Juice Robinson.
Oh, that'd be good. I didn't know Finn Juice was still a thing they were talking about.
Right? Yeah, and Juice wasn't on the card because he broke his orbital bone.
Yeah,
but he did do some commentary for World Tag League, I believe it was.
Oh, okay.
One of those tournaments he did.
World Tag League's end of the year, isn't it?
Yeah, and it was fucking awesome, though. Juice was gold on the fucking commentary mic.
He's good,
as per usual, because he just did his thing.
Yeah, he's Juice. But Kenta and Kojima, another fucking... This was like a never open weight match. This is kind of
It really was.
Yeah, it's like 2 people you would see in that kind of match. And it's in the same spot, like mid-card, and just hard-hitting, that kind of style. And it's good to see Kenta back in Japan. I think it's my second time watching a match of him back. So,
but it's crazy, too, because Kojima, I mean, he's been in the business 30 years. You don't expect him to beat Kenta, but there were a couple of times in that match I was like, fuck, Kojima might take this motherfucker.
Yeah.
It was that good.
It's believable. And then we got Hiroshi Tanahashi defeated Great Okan in 17 minutes, 13 seconds. And this, this match they both had the same style. And most of these matches do, but I don't know what it was about this one. It was just Tanahashi and Great Okan it was just a good pair on paper, and in ring, it was just as good. And Tanahashi's always good, though, of course. So is Khan.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate for a second. The Great Okan character just doesn't resonate with me.
Well, it doesn't resonate with me either, but it was a good match.
You know what it reminds me of? When Rikishi was the Sultan, like WrestleMania 13 when he wrestled The Rock for the IC strap.
Yeah.
That's what he reminds me of, that gimmick. And it's just like, I mean, he can work. But I wanted to see Tanahashi in like a higher profile match. But there's only so many that you can have for WrestleKingdom. And I mean, let's face it, both nights the cards were fucking stacked.
Yeah.
So I'll give it a pass.
Tanahashi's been on top,
You're right. But it was still a good match. And I feel bad to like put it down. And I'm not really like it was.
You're not putting it down. You just don't.
Yeah.
I don't think we identify. Like I never have, because I'm not like Middle Eastern. I don't identify with. Like I didn't identify with Muhammad Hassan. He was a heel. I wanted him to get his ass kicked.
Right.
Not because I'm not Middle Eastern or whatever. I just He was,
but he wasn't
pretty
either.
good heel.
He's Italian.
Right. But they were just like,
So-
oh, let's make him look like he's from.
Right. That's like
Yeah.
Yokozuna. He's a fucking Samoan, and they made him
Yeah.
Japanese. That has nothing to do with it. It's the character. It's just
Right.
It's not something that I'm into, especially now. I'm older. I don't want to see cartoon.
Great Okan's like
characters.
Japanese, isn't he?
Yeah.
So,
But I
yeah.
don't want to see cartoon characters anymore. If I want to see cartoon characters, I'm going to watch WWE. Or
Tomoyuki
WWF.
Aka.
Yeah.
So, anyways, it was a good match. I think maybe this is the
night
one.
one. That was the one I was least invested in, even though it's Tanahashi and he's a wrestling god.
But he was high profile at WrestleKingdom in the last 2 years, I think. So it was IC, and then last year was Jericho or Okada. Jericho was Okada. No, last year was Okada and Ibushi.
Yeah, last year Tanahashi and Jericho.
Yeah,
because then it was Okada and Jericho at Dominion.
That's right. That's when he was like Okada. Yeah. So, anyways, it was a good match, though.
Yeah, it was what it was.
I think this is the one I was taking my tree down. The God one, I was just kind of around the house doing stuff. So
you were putting a plan into place for taking the tree down.
I was writing it down, watched the match, and then was like, now I'm going to take it down.
You were drawing the blueprints.
Yes, you have to draw blueprints to take a tree down. Then we got Kazuchika Okada defeated Will Ospreay in 35 minutes and 41 seconds, and this was as expected. Exactly as expected on paper. Ospreay, I like he's beefy now, man. He's put on a lot of weight. And he's come a long way from like whatever it was 2 years ago, watching him in the junior heavyweight match. It's about the last year and a half he's kind of been in this heavyweight.
It was that slow progression. You're gonna see him. Everybody knew he was gonna make that transition. It was just a matter of time. And he's handsome for a man, in my opinion, and probably a lot. But man, like you said, this match, everybody knew going in. Rocky said it. Everybody said it. This match was gonna fucking steal the show, and it did. I didn't know who the fuck was going to win this match. And honestly, I didn't give a shit. I still don't care that Okada won.
Didn't hurt Ospreay.
No. Okada's a fucking legend, and that was Ospreay's really his first fucking heavyweight match.
Yeah.
So,
like first big heavyweight match. Yeah.
And he's got his own faction now. He's left Chaos. He's with the
Empire. Yeah.
Yes. Not the Roman Empire, though. Just the Empire.
Oh, no. The Roman Empire is different.
So it's Ospreay, it's Jeff Cobb, Great Okan, and B. Priestley.
Oh, okay, cool. I love that they just have so many factions in Japan.
And B. Priestley's the Stardom champ, and her and Will are together. So
that's right. She had the belt with her, and he has the Rev Pro.
Rev Pro,
yeah.
Which I think now Rev Pro is finito, if I'm not mistaken, right? Or are they still going?
I don't know. Maybe like furloughed for COVID. I'm not sure.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. If anybody knows, let us know, because I've enjoyed Rev Pro over the years. So
yeah, but yeah, as you said, you pretty much summed it up. This didn't hurt Ospreay at all. It helped him. He was in there with Okada in the co-main on night one at the Tokyo Dome. So,
and honestly, Ospreay's Rainmaker was probably better than fucking Okada.
It was good,
dude.
Man.
Did you hear that pop?
Yeah.
Hit it though.
Yeah.
Like the fucking meat on meat, dude. I was like,
it was loud.
I was like, Okada might be dead.
I'm okay with submission finishers, but I like the Rainmaker better than the money clip.
Yeah.
I just do. I'm not a huge Walls of Jericho. It's cool, but I like the Code Breaker.
Yeah.
The sharpshooter's cool, but I like Sweet Chin Music,
Right.
That's just I like either a compound move or like a kick or a hit or something. I don't like a Superman punch as a finish, but that's a different story.
Not? What about an atomic leg drop? But it has to be atomic.
Well, yeah, because it was just a leg drop. It's just a move, dude. It has to be the atomic leg drop.
Yeah.
You gotta be an idiot to not know that.
That's how you know they're fucking finished, is when it's an atomic leg drop.
That's right. And then we get the main event of the evening of night one. We got Kota Ibushi defeated Tetsuya Naito to finally live the dream and become IWGP
Ibushi!
heavyweight and intercontinental champion.
Awesome.
So
finally.
Yeah, this match, I watched this one at work this afternoon, actually, when I was getting caught up, and I was sitting at my desk just blew my fucking. I mean, this was, dude, it was just. I know it's gonna be like a 6. It has to be a 6-star, 8, whatever it is. Dave Meltzer match. It was great, and I paid real close attention to this one, to like storytelling, and it was just there, man. And Ibushi's facial expressions, and Naito's he doesn't do a lot of facial expressions, but like Ibushi does. It's very animated. Like,
Naito's more cocky.
Yeah. And I love Naito. I mean, I've said that before.
So,
like, he's one of my favorite Japanese wrestlers.
We always compare Okada to The Rock.
Yeah.
He's just that. He's it factor. Naito reminds me of Shawn Michaels. I noticed it.
He's got that.
During night one. He's cocky. He does the, when he kind of lays his head. It reminded me of when Shawn used to lay up on the turnbuckle, and I was like, I never noticed that before. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing that got me the most in this match is after Ibushi won and Naito hands over the titles, like in a show of respect. It reminded me of WrestleMania 6.
Yeah.
Hogan passing the torch to the Warrior. So finally, Ibushi, he won G1 last year, or the year before last, then WrestleKingdom last year. Didn't get it. Then
he won it this last year, right?
He won it this last year again.
Yeah.
So back-to-back G1. This year, he finally gets that top prize that's eluded him for so many years. He was kind of in Kenny's shadow when Kenny was there, when they got back together, reformed the Golden Lovers, and now he's in a class of his own. He has become God, as he says.
Yeah. He's the Golden God lover. But yeah, man. And those two, what is his finisher called with the knee thing?
I just call it a V trigger. I don't.
Okay.
They said it, but I'm like, because every time he did it, I was like, V trigger. So I couldn't even hear what they were saying. It
was those last two that put Naito away. Those were like, both of them were like, boom, like made contact, dude. And I was like, fuck. It was stiff, man. And Naito, he's a pro, so he's like, and he's Japanese too, so they're just like, it's like respect,
dude.
You just take that shit.
It literally makes me want to like go to Tokyo and just like get into some like altercation with a Japanese guy and see if I can take him. I don't think I can.
I don't think so. I don't think I can either. It's
because we're about the same height as the average Japanese gentleman.
Like we're talking about big Japanese people here.
Yeah.
Like, these are
I'm
big.
not fucking with a wrestler. Yeah,
no.
I'm talking about just average Joe Schmo, like walking down the street of Tokyo, like, hey, you want to go?
Yeah, and he's like, he hits you with a V trigger.
Yeah, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
and then he hits you with a one-wing angel, and you're like,
yeah, and then I'm out cold on the concrete.
Yeah. And he just won the IWGP United States heavyweight title,
and I didn't even know I was holding it. I didn't even know.
Well, I didn't know Moxley was holding it. So
I don't think Moxley knew he was holding it.
I don't think he just knew he was the AEW champion. That's all. But yeah, man. Anyways, the main here was fucking fantastic. As
what a
per
show!
Usual Tokyo Dome show, man. Just killer top to bottom.
And we've got New Year's Dash tonight too. We got to watch that at some point.
Oh yeah, the Dash.
We're gonna be busy.
Is it on Fight? They're
No.
not doing it on Fight. You said okay, so it's that.
I'll bite the bullet if I have to.
Kenny. Yeah, I like dick in my ass. So fucking what?
So what? So
I got this
fucking what?
I got this turd that's like, it's like you need to take a shit, but like just whenever you want to go, I'm ready to come out. It's not like hurting. It's just like when you're done, like I can wait on you.
Oh, by the way, I defined one of my old hats that I had when I had long hair because the Band-Aid, I didn't want people to see it.
Oh, yeah.
Because even like on the watch along, Doc's like, "What the Tommy? What's up with your fucking forehead, dude?" I was like, "Oh, I had a tumor removed," and he goes, "You okay, man?" I was like, "Yeah, dude. Yeah, I don't have cancer or anything." He's like, "You gotta be worried for a second." He's like, "You're not dying, are you?"
Good old Doxky. He's a good brother.
Oh, Amanda was like, "He's the best."
I just love his beard so much. I want to touch it.
I want to hang from it, like the big boss man. You think he'd let me swing from it? You know he could hold me up.
So, night 2. We had 2 dark matches here, actual dark matches. Both were Stardom. One was a 6-woman tag match with Queen's Quest defeated Donna Del Mondo. And then...
You love Donna Del Mondo.
Oh,
You're a big fan.
Big fan of Donna Del Mondo.
You can say it without thinking about it.
Yeah. It's like English. So,
English.
And then the second match was Donna Del Mondo defeated Mayu Iwatani and Tom Nakano.
How many people are in Donna Del Mondo?
I don't know. There's 5 right here. So
it's all different women. So it's just a big faction.
Yeah, big woman.
Is it like Donna Del Mondo black and white and Donna Del Mondo red and black?
I don't know. It's Donna Del Mondo for life. Queen's Quest for life.
See, now I want to know. I really wish they would have shown these matches because I really am interested in seeing it. But I'm not going to pay another subscription fee to go watch Stardom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Is Stardom Chinese or is it Japanese?
They're Japanese. That's where Thunder Rosa went.
What's the Chinese
when we were talking to her? Do you remember when we talked to Thunder Rosa the first time?
Yeah.
And she talked about her time in Japan. That's where she was.
Yeah, she did Stardom. I remember that. Yeah. I thought there's one of them that's Chinese that AEW has someone from there, I think. I could be wrong. There's a Chinese.
That's the one that Shima's in.
I don't remember the name of the company though. Okay. But that's the one
once all this shit goes away, everything's gonna go back to normal, hopefully, and we can get all these things worked out again. Ooh, digging. I'm gonna have to edit that out.
Digging in my nose ski. YouTube will fucking demonetize it. He picked his nose. And we said fuck like 100 times though.
So is your finger wet or without ski?
It's without ski. It's a dry booger. So I have to really dig at it. Yeah. It's winter time. No, but I wipe them on my pant leg a lot of times when I'm on my way. I have a whole setup for it. I have a whole setup for it. I work all day. I'm just collecting bugs. Like they're just growing. And then when I get off work, I drive home and I'm just fucking the whole road out of work. I'm like, I got 10 of them on my pants already. Because it's going in the washer. So whatever.
Well, I know. I'm the same way, dude. Like, I get in the car, take my mask off, and it's just like my nose is just full of fucking bugs, and I'm just like, ugh.
Pick me. And then sometimes you pick it, and it's like this. You're like, whoa. Sometimes I get those and I wipe them on toilet paper and stare at them, and I'm like, that's fucking impressive.
That came out of me.
Hey, are they gonna send your tumor back to you, or are they gonna keep that?
No, they're gonna probably throw it in the fucking trash.
Dude, that thing, I thought you sent me like an x-ray. That thing's really a crazy color.
Well, it's been in me since I was born, apparently.
Really?
People were born with those. They just take time to actually form enough to pop out. That's like when people get those like bulges in their necks and anywhere in your body, basically. Get them on your nut bag. Yeah. Whatever, but yeah. Oh, yeah, by the way, guys, I had a tumor removed from my forehead. You can see the Band-Aid. I had to find a hat that was big enough to cover it because I don't want people to be like, oh, can we send you some money? I mean, you can. You can go to prowrestlingtees.com/Quad and send me and Levi money because he's had to go through this with me.
And if you want to keep up to date with our everyday lives or our weekly lives, you can go to Talkin' Shop Patreon and subscribe. That way you can hear us on there on Marks After Dark every Monday.
And maybe
or
one day
something.
we'll get paid for doing that. But until then, prowrestlingtees.com/Hills and Quads.
Yeah. And call our Nova brand. Hills and Quads all caps at checkout. And Zydax. So the opening match of night 2 was Toru Yano defeated Chase Owens, Bad Luck Fale, and Bushi in 7 minutes 34 seconds for the provisional King of Pro Wrestling 2021 trophy.
So back to
I did not watch this or the junior heavyweight tag titles matches. I was pressed for time so we could do this. Tommy said I didn't really need to watch these two. So
if you have time, watch them, but it's not a make or break.
Yeah, that's. I'm sure they didn't.
I don't have mental notes from them because at that point I was just trying to get through as much as I could to try. I was trying to make it, and I couldn't. I was like, "Fuck, I got to work tomorrow morning too."
This was like 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. right here.
2 a.m.
watching this. Yeah,
and I'm like, I went through Hardee's drive-through because nothing else was open, and I'm like, "Fuck." I ate 2 fucking burgers and some curly fries because I'd eaten all day.
I've been a piece of shit lately.
Dude. And I took my fucking pants and underwear off. My underwear's just soaked from fucking swampy fucking sweat.
They pull out and they're just like they're stuck to your balls when they're pulling out.
It sounds like when Ace Ventura falls out of the rhino's ass in the second one. That's what it sounds like. So here's the thing, guys. If you go to a bar or a restaurant and the server's there, chances are they're working a double and they've had that mask on for 12, 13 hours. Now, is it a small inconvenience? Yes. Do I want to do it to help prevent you from possibly getting COVID? Yes. But I'm not worried about the mask. I'm worried about everything else that's sweating because just having that over your face, over your nose and your mouth all day.
Oh, dude, it makes you break out too.
Drip. Well, I mean, my skin's pretty fucking smooth.
Well, it makes me break out.
At first, the first week, dude, my face, I had to rub like fucking all kinds of shit on it. Like, I thought I was like getting like some kind of weird like chicken pox or something, or like
from all the fucking
shingles,
pimples.
I thought
and
I had
shit.
shingles.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck. Well, I never had chicken pox. My mom always said I was immune.
You thought you were Shingo Takagi?
I thought I was. Anyways, let's move on.
Takagi. Suzuki Gun, El Desperado, and Yoshinobu Kanemaru defeated 1 or 8 Rasugi Taguchi and Master Wato to retain the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Titles. Once again, I said I did not see this one, but I'm going to go back and watch it.
It was good. I'm not saying it wasn't a good match.
Yeah, it's a junior tag match. Of course it's
All
good.
these matches are good. A lot of high flying, a lot of fast pace. No bullshit. Get your shit in. Let's go home. That's basically it.
You know, that's another cool thing, too, about Japan. Like I was talking about the divisions, is there's World Tag League, there's Junior Tag League, there's the Super Junior Cup, there's G1.
Best of Super Juniors.
Yeah, every division has their own tournament. And it's like, that's another thing that makes it feel special. Where the main event is like, well, I guess they do typically have like a main event or whatever. But sometimes the main is like just one of those matches or whatever. If it's one of those shows in the series. But yeah. Shingo Takagi defeated Jeff Cobb.
The devil.
Yeah, speaking of the devil. Shingo Takagi defeated Jeff Cobb to retain the Never Openweight Championship. 21 minutes and 11 seconds. Dude, this one I watched. This was the first one I watched when I got home from work and was glued, dude. I love the Never Openweight match.
Dude, this match was so fucking good. Rocky was live tweeting while he was doing commentary during this match. So I'm watching this live and I'm like, dude, what a fucking match. What a fucking match. Like,
yeah.
And I want to like fucking text him, but I'm like, I'm not going to be that guy, you know? I try to like know my limits.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he's working. So I'll just respond to the tweets. But I'm like, fuck, dude. It was such a good fucking match. Just hard hitting, everything you expect. And I know a lot of people here in the States know Jeff Cobb now. Everybody that knows anything, if you're on wrestling Twitter and you're active, you like Jeff Cobb.
Yep.
There wasn't one person last night that just says, fuck Jeff Cobb, or I don't like Jeff Cobb. Everybody was like, Jeff Cobb, chips, blah, blah, blah.
And he's just, like, he's a fucking beast, dude.
I think what, like, I like about him is because he's, like, I mean, obviously I'm not like built, but his body shape reminds me of me. Like I'm kind of like stocky and like,
just a
bigger,
more rounded body, but it's like stocky. Yeah.
Like if I got into shape, I feel like I could get into that kind of shape if I had the drive. I don't have the drive anymore.
Like Ray Ortiz could be Jeff Cobb.
Dude, I know.
Yeah.
I fucking know.
Okay, you know what
and
I'm saying.
And I love Ray Ortiz. And shout out to Ray Ortiz, because I don't think I said it, but his daughter just turned 1 or whatever a couple months ago. Shout out to Ray Ortiz, old-time guest.
That's a proud father right there.
Double-time fucking guest. Introduced us to fucking Bang Energy.
I think he did 3 times.
Did he do 3?
2 or 3, yeah.
He might have done 3. But introduced us to fucking Bang Energy. Like, just a good fucking brother that if I know somebody from the indies that a lot of people don't know, that's a dude that deserves a fucking break.
Yeah.
Shout out.
And Shingo Takagi, he's a beast too, dude. He's throwing around Jeff Cobb and shit, man. That's a big piece of meat to be throwing around. And dude, it's just I'm never dissatisfied with a never open weight title match or anything in that division or whatever. Like it's always so good.
Every never open weight title match, if it's on a card, that's one of those matches you have to fucking watch. Like we could talk about it and blow it all night long. Woo! All night long. But just go and watch it.
Yeah.
Like for real. It's that good. This could have been match of the night, I think.
It's up there for me on this card, man. I really liked it. Then we got Sonata defeated Evil with Dick Togo.
Dick Togo. Come on and get some curbside Dick Togo.
Richard Togo. 23 minutes and 40 seconds. Sonata. I like this like baby face-ish Sonata. He was the baby in this, clearly. Because he's a Bullet Club. He's a heel.
Well, and he's evil.
And he's evil. Yeah. So this was a good match, man. It was, I liked throughout the match, there was just those moments of like, they have each other figured out because they've worked together so long that like one's one step ahead of the other. Usually Sonata was. And then just the counters and like, they predicted everything that was coming from each other, like at times. It was just cool to see like that we used to be a tag team and this is a big match here. Because I guess Rob said they fought at G1.
Yeah.
And it was great, but this is like the WrestleKingdom match though.
And in that Marks After Dark episode, which is out now, patreon.com/talkingshop, we talked about this and we were like, they have that tag team chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
And it showed here, they know each other so fucking well that they also have that chemistry as rivals.
Yeah.
And it doesn't always go that way. Like Matt and Jeff Hardy, great tag team chemistry. Their matches against each other,
they didn't have the best, but I think under the wrong circumstances was the problem there. Like, yeah.
Now, if Jeff ever gets out of that WWE umbrella and maybe goes to AEW, we could see something there.
Yeah.
But, I mean, because even the Impact matches, or TNA, whatever it was then, like the deletion matches, like those were so fucking cool. But a lot of that was because it was cinematic, probably. And, I don't know, man. But this match was fucking killer. I really liked it.
Edge and Christian. I mean, they never really had any crazy good, over-the-top matches. They had them, but they weren't like, I can't tell you one that I'm like, oh, dude, you remember that one? But like, this is like Sonata and Evil. You remember that? Like,
this is more if Sean and Marty were heavyweights.
Yeah.
Because Sean and Marty, like, I know everybody shits on Marty Jannetty. Dude could fucking work.
He was great. I don't know why people shit on him.
And that match, Sean and Marty with Sherry in Sean's corner, obviously. But she was kind of like, you didn't know what she was doing. The Intercontinental title match at Royal Rumble, 92? 93, maybe? I don't remember. I think it was 93, 90s. Actually.
Yeah.
But that match was so fucking good. And their match on Raw was really fucking good.
Yeah, because 92 they were still tagging, I think. Were they? No, he never.
No, 92 is when they broke up, I think.
Okay. That's your time.
But, I mean, they had amazing fucking matches together. And that's kind of what this reminded me of, only in a heavyweight. Because they were both kind of light heavyweights still.
Yeah.
Sean didn't really get a little meat on him until about 95, 96.
Yeah, he started pushing for that weight ski, getting some more.
Started hitting that juice ski.
Juice Robinson. So yeah, Sonata and Evil. It was fantastic.
Excellent. Loved it.
We got Hiromu Takahashi defeated Taiji Ishimori for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. So he became champ yet again. But Takahashi's awesome. Ishimori's awesome too. I love the Bone Soldier.
Dude. Guy, Ishimori is so fucking ripped too.
He's so ripped. I love
it. Dude,
it.
It's disgusting. Like
when I see him, I'm just like, Jesus.
Look at him. God.
What do you think Vince would do with him?
In what?
He's well, yeah, there's that. He's really buff, really jacked, but he's short.
Small. Yeah.
He'd put him on 205 or something.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Hideo Itami. That was Kenta's name.
Hideo Itami. That was it. Yeah.
Look at that noodle working out of nowhere.
Dude,
you could literally wash your chef jacket on his abs.
Oh yeah, I would too. That's the thing.
Would you smell
dirty
it after?
One. My dirty booger infested chef jacket. Fucking rubbing them all over it. But yeah, I love that guy, man. I want to get some Bone Soldier merch. I like Ishimori. I like Takahashi, of course, but Ishimori is badass, man. He's really. I like his style, and of course these two. What do you expect? It's a badass.
I want to fucking stuff Daryl.
You want to stuff Daryl?
Yeah, the cat. Takahashi's cat.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Daryl.
Yeah.
Rob.
You probably get one.
Rob, his wife, he bought her a giant one. She had it on the watch along. And I was like, holy shit, I want that fucking Daryl. Like, it's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like, I just want it, like, sitting on my couch or in my recliner when I'm not home.
Just chilling. It's like, that's Daryl.
Yeah. That's Dad when he's not home.
What is that? That's Daryl. That's all it is. It's Daryl.
Yeah, my in-laws come over, like, to have dinner or whatever, and they're like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, that's Daryl. He just hangs.
They're like, oh, I got
They get it. They get it.
They understand.
They'd automatically go, must be some kind of wrestling thing. And I'm like, it is. And they're like,
yeah,
we knew it.
People know. So anyways, yeah, fantastic junior heavyweight title match as per usual. And then the main event of main events, night 2, Kota Ibushi defeated Jay White to retain his newly crowned IWGP Heavyweight and Intercontinental Championship. 48 minutes and 5 seconds. It was a little long, but that's how WrestleKingdom is. And Japan,
little long in the tooth.
A little long in the tooth, yeah. But it was good. It was Jay White and Kota Ibushi have two different styles, but they made it work. And Jay just has that. What is he? New Zealand? Is he new? Yeah. But he has that old style of wrestling, the classic wrestling style with, some new stuff. And
Cody Rhodes-esque.
Very Cody Rhodes-ish, yeah. So he's got that, but it works well with Ibushi because, of course, Ibushi's amazing and can adapt to any situation. And they did mesh well together. And I like Jay White a lot, but he needs to shave that skanky-ass fucking beard. That thing is nasty looking.
It's rank.
Yeah. Like
I was thinking that the whole time.
Yeah. I don't mind a beard or like his one before, but not the long, old Asian wizard beard. Like, it's just weird, dude. It's so strange. But,
I don't know. Okay, so I liked the finish because you got the V-trigger, because that's what I call it, because I don't know what Ibushi calls his.
Yeah.
V-trigger to the back of the head, and then spin around, V-trigger to the front. 1, 2, 3, looking at the lights, donezo. However, the main event from night 1, much better than night 2.
Yes.
I know a lot of people love Jay White, and I'm
like
not the
Jay
biggest
White.
fan. I put Jay White in that Moxley division for me. It's like
you respect him, like he's
they're good,
but yeah,
I get why people like him. Not for me.
not your guy.
Yeah.
It's understandable. I guess Jay White's like another Moxley for me. Like I really like Jay White, but I mean, I obviously see less of him because I don't watch it a lot. But
I honestly wonder what that is, though. Is that a generation gap kind of thing? Because I mean, we're what, 6 years apart, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe, but what would be the generation? What would be the reason it's gapped like that?
Because I mean, I grew up watching. My first introduction to wrestling is Uncle Terry, the Golden Era. Yours is more the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I love the Attitude Era. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, I love Stone Cold. He's one of my favorites of all time. Probably, that's rough.
We'll
get
is
to
my
that
favorite
another day.
of all time. Yeah.
Stone Cold, number 1.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. We got to do our top 10 ever.
Just favorite wrestlers of all time. Yeah.
Done. I don't think we've ever done it, have we?
No, I don't think we have.
Let's
do that.
Put that in the cards. It's tough, man. Because I've always said Hulk, Shawn, Stone Cold, 1A, 1B, 1C. I don't. It depends on my mood. Like I said, I've said it several times on the podcast. Sunday mornings, one of my favorite things to do while I'm drinking coffee. My Stone Cold mug. Watch Stone Cold. What? Or just run through people doing stunners. Then I'll go through a day where I want to watch Shawn Michaels super kick everybody. But then, if I'm feeling really randy,
you want to watch some atomic leg drops.
I want to see some Uncle Terry. And I want to see fucking just hot dog fucking tan Uncle Terry. He's juiced to the fucking gills. Like, you can't even fuck it. You couldn't stick a fucking needle in him and shoot him anymore.
You're talking about pre-skinny Terry.
I'm talking about pre-93 Terry.
Yeah, that's big Terry right there.
That's that big Uncle Terry.
Big Terry. That's skinny Terry is a funny one though. Just seeing him. It's like I'll be watching and I'm like, oh, this is 96 or 95, whatever it was.
It's like go watch like WrestleMania 4, and then as soon as you're done watching 4, go watch 9.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck?
Whoa. Yeah.
How'd you get that black eye?
He's still super fucking tan, but he's skinny.
But he's slender hogs.
Slender Terry, that's what you called it. I was kept saying skinny, it was slender.
When he was slim, he looked taller. That's the weird thing.
Yeah.
I think Terry now is like the perfect Terry.
Yeah, I think so.
Because he's obviously still great fucking shape.
He's big Terry.
But he's kind of shrunk because of age and the surgeries and stuff.
Yeah.
He's kind of like blended together, which is nice.
He's not slender Terry, but he's not Juice Terry.
No.
Juice Terryson.
Juice Terry Robinson.
Juice Terry Robinson.
Juice Terry Family Robinson.
Family Robinson. Well, anyways, I think that about does it for our return to the throne here on Heels and Quads.
I've had a good time. I've got wine in me. I'm ready to go cook dinner now. I got an Instapot for Amanda like 6 months ago. She had a surgery because it was easier for her to like be able to set it and forget it and kind of just do whatever. Dude, doing ribs in the fucking Instapot though, fucking game changer.
How long does it take? Like 30 minutes?
20 minutes.
Damn. I need to get one, dude.
Here's the thing though.
And they fall off the bone?
Oh, fall off the fucking bone.
What the fuck?
Here's the thing, though. My mom used to do it in the oven. They were fall off the bone. They were good, but they're too, like, just the consistency of it. It was too, like, soft. So I do Instapot, and then I put it in a pan, put it in the broiler, let it get a nice crisp. Then I sauce those babies.
Yeah. You gotta have that crisp on there, man. Well, and in the oven, too, like, if you do it in there, typically, like, I'll do them. Like, there's got to be liquid in there. You can't just put them in there with nothing. But that'll soften it up because it's braising the whole time instead of like slow roasting.
That's what it is. Like, I don't want a braised rib. It's too juicy.
Yeah.
Like I like a juicy rib, but I want it to have a little bit of toughness to it. Like, I want to have to fight for that rib.
You would prefer your baby back?
No. I prefer my ribs when I smoke them.
Yeah.
In the dead of summer heat, and had I had the day off, I probably would have just smoked them. But I don't have that kind of time, and I had to do
summertime.
this.
It's you and the grill all summer.
Dude, I love it. It's my
you
favorite.
Got your new grill though. See, I got to buy one now because I got the porch, so I got to put one on my porch.
I actually moved mine Halloween. We redid our back porch, cleaned it off, hung up lights, all that. We've got everything going on. We got a speaker out there. I'm gonna in March, after I pay the house off, I'm gonna fence it in, like you know how you can keep the bugs out with like that.
Yeah,
like
the
small mesh fencing.
My mom
kind of
has it. I forgot what it's called. Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about though.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna do that, but I moved my grill out there. Dude, I grilled burgers out there like a month ago, like right after Thanksgiving, before Christmas. Dude, it was so fun. Like, I just sat out there, listened to music, did a little grill, little birds, but it was nice. I'm looking forward to it. Plus, I like to do hibachi on that flat top.
Is that new one you got? Is that
Blackstone?
Is that propane?
It's propane and grill. So it's charcoal on one half, and then it's propane on the other half.
Nice.
So it's the best of both worlds. Because Amanda likes her steaks on the propane. I like mine charcoal.
The griddle has to run on some sort of gas. So.
Yeah, it's gas. Like Uncle Terry pre-93.
He's just gassed as can be. But then he's Slender Terry in 95. The Bash at the Beach 96 walk down, when he's walking down as a third
He's got those boots on.
That's the Slender Terry, dude. He's so slender right there.
Yeah, that's the slenderest of Terrys, I think.
I think it is. Now, 95 Halloween Havoc, though, he's like skinny. So I could be wrong.
Yeah.
He's pretty slender there. But
well, I mean, 93 he's slim.
Maybe we'll still got to do an episode spotlight about Slender Terry. Just an entire episode. Terry? Yeah. So the best of Slender Terry.
93 to late 95. Because okay, so 93 to summer of 96, because then he starts to plump back up. When he's Hollywood.
Yeah, Hollywood, he gets on that juice again.
He's juiced.
Yeah.
He's juiced to the gills.
He's no longer Slender Terry at that point.
He's wit, not without ski.
He's wit ski. Yeah. And 93 to 96 ski, he was without ski.
Without ski.
Yeah.
All right, let's take her home.
All right. We'll see you guys sometime in the near future, I guess. But not really near future, but in the future, yeah. We'll see ya.
We'll see.
We'll figure it out.
ProWrestlingTees.com/Heels and Quads. CollarandElbowBrand.com. Coupon code Heels and Quads saves 10% on your order. GoGreenHemp.com. Use coupon code Heels and Quads, 15% off. ManCanWine.com. Coupon code Heels and Quads saves 25% in free shipping. The best wine you can get in a can. But if you want really good wine, TNSmania.com. Get some of that Hoot Blood or Houdat Blanc, whatever. I think I would be more leaning towards the blood.
Oh, I'm a blood guy. Yeah,
I'm a cab guy. And another shout out, Robert Mondavi, Private Selection. Good year, 2019. If you want to sponsor the show, Heels and Quads at gmail.com.
At G-Ski.
Twitter at Heels and Quads Wrestling Podcast on Instagram. We give you our personals, but we don't really interact on those. So
yeah. All right. Well, we'll see you guys on if you're part of the crew over at Talking Shop, we'll see you this next week on Marks After Dark. And if not, we'll see you again sometime on Heels and Quads. I'm sure there'll be some announcements on Twitter, Instagram, so check on that stuff before we make another return. Maybe we'll do our top 10. And then, of course, we'll have to do we got WrestleMania season coming up.
We got Rumble. We might do an old Rumble. We'll do the new Rumble. I I know I'm gonna end up sucking it up and getting network again and watching the fucking Rumble.
Well, it sucks because it's that time of year. I don't want to miss it, but at the same time, nothing's happening over there that I'm interested in. I'm just not. I'm just not. There's nothing in the Fed right now that's really interesting me, and I haven't kept up with it, dude. And
by the way, did you see last night? Goldberg challenged Drew McIntyre for the title.
I saw that, and I'm not fucking happy about it, dude. Because if he takes that belt off Drew at the Rumble, I'm gonna be pissed. But maybe it's a way to make Drew look really strong. He beats Goldberg, but why would Goldberg come back to lose like that? Dude, if he drops the belt to Goldberg, I'm fucking done.
Here's my prediction. I'm going to say it now. Goldberg takes the title. I know that everybody's
unfortunately
like, Brock isn't in the Fed anymore. His contract expired. Brock's going to sign a contract. Probably already has. He's going to win the Rumble, beats Goldberg at Mania. We've seen it before. We'll see it again.
Dude, if that happens, I'm not watching it.
Or Uncle Terry comes in number 30, throws one guy out. He beats Goldberg at Mania. Terry's the champ. I'm in. I'll watch WWE every week.
That's good.
But he's got to be slender, Terry.
Well, he'll get there. But I can't. If it comes down to Goldberg and Brock, I won't watch WrestleMania. I think we should at some point do a watch along because my good internet is coming. I have faith. Royal Rumble 92 when Flair wins. I want to do a watch along. Ooh, that's for the title too, isn't it?
Yeah. I want to do a watch
that's a
along.
good one.
That's so fucking bad.
I'd like to watch that. You talking about just the match?
Yeah, just the match.
Okay, yeah, we should do that.
That could be an episode.
Yeah.
And we could share the screen or whatever. That way we don't have to try to time it.
Yeah. All right, we'll figure it out. Let's do it.
Yeah. All right. Coming up.
We'll see you guys sometime soon. Bye.
Bye.